So today, lads, I'm just going to be talking about what is going on when it comes to Caitlin Clark and how it's actually just a really bad look on quite a couple of owners, few owners in WNBA. On a positive for these owners, the general public does not care.
The WNBA assumed Caitlin Clark would be an easy target.
Yeah, obviously got me pretty good in the eye. I don't think it affected me. Honestly, I felt like I got good shots. They just didn't go down.
They thought they could push Caitlin Clark around, shove her, trip her, hack her on drives, without consequences. But those days are over. The Indiana Fever just sent a loud and clear message to every bully in the league. If you come for Caitlin, you better be ready for a fight.
Kind of swatted at Caitlin. Did you intend to hit her in the eye? And if so, could you just, or if not, either way, could you talk about what happened on that shot?
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. It doesn't even make sense to me, but no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her, actually. I was trying to make a play on the ball, and I guess I followed through and I hit her, so obviously it's never intentional. That's not even like the type of player that I am. So yeah.
You and Marina to laugh about it afterwards? It looks like you did it later on in the game. They caught you guys laughing about it?
No, I just told you I didn't even know I hit her, so I can't laugh about something I didn't know happened.
Leading the charge is none other than Sophie Cunningham. She's not just an enforcer. She's a nightmare for anyone foolish enough to test her. The Fever just gave Caitlin Clark the bodyguard she never had. And trust me, the WNBA is not ready for what's coming. Don't let that angelic blonde hair and bright smile fool you. Sophie Cunningham is one of the fiercest players in the WNBA. At 6 feet 1 inch, she's built like a tank, fearless as a lion, and a defensive menace who won't back down from anyone. She'll drain threes in your face and talk trash straight into your soul. She's known for getting under her opponent's skin. And when she's on your side instead of against you, that's the best bodyguard you could ask for.
And our depth is amazing, and I'm just excited. But to be honest, I think when you have a group that can let go of the egos and you're really just here to win and work hard, I think that's the best type of group, and you're all willing to do the dirty work. And I think that's what I'm most excited about. That's my bread and butter right there, is outwork your opponents and have fun doing it.
Sophie Cunningham isn't just physical, she's mentally ruthless. She thrives on contact, embraces the battle, and takes pride in protecting her teammates. Remember when players were cheap-shotting Caitlin Clark every other game? That's over. You come at Caitlin now, you deal with Sophie. The Fever's front office saw exactly what was happening last season. Caitlin was taking unnecessary abuse, shoved to the floor, elbowed, and targeted while the WNBA turned a blind eye. Indiana had seen enough. They knew that for Caitlin to dominate, she needed backup. She needed protection. And now, she's got a squad of enforcers ready to ride for her.
In this play, that defense has really...
Cunningham is the ringleader, but make no mistake, this entire Fever squad is bringing the fire. They're done with the dirty plays, the underhanded tactics, and the jealousy-fueled cheap shots. Indiana isn't just here to play. They're here to take over. Let's be real. The WNBA fed off the drama last season. Players were taking cheap shots at Caitlin left and right. Refs let it slide, and the media turned it into a joke. But the Fever just flipped the script.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will tip inside and lay it in. There are the Clark.
Take it at the rim. Here, hesitation. You have to come out on her. It goes behind her first two.
Now, if anyone tries to rough up Caitlin Clark, they're going to feel it right back. This isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about respect. Caitlin is the biggest name in the WNBA, bringing in the most fans, the most revenue, and the most attention. But for some reason, players wanted to treat her like a rookie who needed to be put in her place. Well, guess what? Caitlin Clark is done playing nice, and so is Indiana. No more bullying, no more cheap shots, no more targeting her without consequences. The Indiana Fever just declared war on every single hater in the WNBA. And with Sophie Cunningham leading the charge, it's about to get ugly. The message is loud and clear. Touch Caitlin Clark and you'll regret it. Get ready, WNBA. Caitlin's enforcers have arrived, and they're about to shake this league to its core. The Indiana Fever made major offseason moves to strengthen their roster, adding seasoned veterans who bring not just skill, but also invaluable leadership and experience. One of the biggest additions? DeWanna Bonner, a six-time WNBA All-Star and two-time champion. Bonner is on the brink of history. She needs just 6 points to tie for third on the WNBA's all-time scoring list. Her versatility, ability to play multiple positions, and clutch performances make her a nightmare for opponents. But beyond her scoring, Bonner's deep playoff experience, advancing to at least the semifinals in each of the last 5 seasons, brings the kind of championship mindset this young Fever squad needs as they set their sights on a title run.
Scored 40 in a game. She can do it right there. 41 for DeWanna.
Bonner hesitation. Wow. Count the bucket.
The signing of Natasha Howard fills a crucial need for the Fever: defensive intensity. A 3-time WNBA champion and 2-time All-Defensive honoree, Howard's presence is set to elevate Indiana's defense to a whole new level. Her championship pedigree with teams like the Minnesota Lynx and Seattle Storm gives the Fever a proven blueprint for success. Howard's versatility allows her to guard multiple positions, and her relentless energy on defense makes her an invaluable asset. As Indiana looks to tighten up its defensive schemes, Howard's leadership and experience will be key in shaping a tougher, more resilient Fever squad.
And a Fever and their quest for a championship. In Howard, an all-star and a veteran with more than 300 games played. And for Natasha Howard, return to her WNBA roots.
Sydney Colson's arrival brings championship experience and veteran savvy to the Fever's backcourt. As a 2-time WNBA champion with the Las Vegas Aces, she knows what it takes to win at the highest level. Serving as Caitlin Clark's backup at point guard, Colson ensures that Indiana's tempo and leadership remain steady, even during rotations. Her defensive tenacity and ability to orchestrate the offense give the Fever valuable depth and reliability at the guard position. Key ingredients for a team looking to compete at the highest level.
ESPN, give me a job. I'm trying to do something on the camera. All right, go. ESPN, give me a job.
By integrating these accomplished veterans, the Indiana Fever have not only strengthened their on-court capabilities, but also infused the team with invaluable experience and leadership. These strategic acquisitions make one thing clear: the Fever are no longer just a rising team. They're a full-fledged powerhouse. With Caitlin Clark leading the charge, this squad is now stacked with battle-tested veterans and tough-as-nails enforcers ready to shake the WNBA to its core. The combination of DeWanna Bonner, Natasha Howard, Sophie Cunningham, and Sydney Colson, alongside Clark and Aaliyah Boston, is about to unleash a level of dominance the league hasn't seen in years. Indiana isn't just here to compete, they're here to take over.
Clark, bounce pass. There's Boston. Hounding Clark. Clark.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left.
That's where one guard.
From Clark, and Smith lays it home. You have 2 assists and a bucket on the first 3 possessions.
Quarter we have seen Caitlin Clark play.
What makes this team so dangerous isn't just the talent. It's the perfect blend of skill, leadership, and grit. Caitlin Clark brings the star power and offensive firepower. She's a once-in-a-generation shooter and playmaker, capable of taking over games at will. Aaliyah Boston is the anchor in the paint, a dominant post presence with elite rebounding and defensive skills. DeWanna Bonner is the battle-tested veteran, an all-time great scorer who thrives in high-pressure moments. Natasha Howard is the defensive nightmare, a relentless, multi-positional defender who shuts down the opposition's best players. And Sophie Cunningham? She's the enforcer, always ready to get physical with anyone who dares to mess with Caitlin Clark. This isn't just a team, it's a problem for the entire WNBA.
Mm-hmm.